going on, tabbers and dabbers? It is I, the Tab and Dab man, and today I've got a joint rolled of some gas station donut. Gas station donut, it looks fucking beautiful. This shit is probably some of the most caked up fucking weed I've ever seen. This shit just has trichomes everywhere. The weed looks like damn near white. It looks like some snow fucking snowballs, or like that fucking weed you would buy that, you know, like they purposely like cover in keef. Like that's what it looks like, but it's not like covered in additional keef. Like it's generally just that keefy. Like it looks like they took like extra keef or extra like THCA or some shit and like threw it on the weed because it's that like white and keefy. But it's not even like fucked with like none of that, like it's none of that shit. Like it's really just straight up that fucking like keefy. So it looks fucking insane. The taste is pretty good. It does kind of have that like, it does kind of taste like a little bit like a donut. Like it has like a, not like super sweet, but it has like a slightly sweet like dessert type like flavor. It's really nothing like insane, but it's pretty good. It was a pretty reasonable price, so I'm not complaining. I don't know if it's something I'd go back and buy again, just because like it's not like a flavor like that really stands out to me like super crazy, but it definitely is better than a lot of other weed, and it definitely does have like a pretty unique and pretty good tasting taste. I pack this joint like way too tight, so I just have to rip the fuck out of this thing every time I hit it, or else I just don't really get that good of a hit. But I have smoked another joint of the gas station donut already. Filter's also coming out a little bit, but it's smoking though. It's good enough. Tried to loosen it up a little bit, but didn't really seem to help much. You can kind of tell, like I was saying with the taste, you can kind of tell like why it's called gas station donut, because it does have that more of like a dessert like flavor, like slightly sweet like dessert flavor. But me personally, I like super sweet strains. I like super like candy, fruity strains. And while this is sweet, I don't think it's something I'd really go back and buy again. Just because I'd probably more likely want to go for something sweeter, or like more candy, with a little bit like stronger of a sweeter taste. But it definitely is different than a lot of other like sweeter strains, or strains that are on the sweeter side. And it definitely is a lot different as far as looks go, because as you can see, the weed is just like caked. Like it looks like fucking, it looks like it's got like powdered sugar all over it or some shit. Like it looks absolutely insane. And because of how good it looks, I was hoping it would be a little bit better. That's the thing I will say though, is for it looking so good, I feel like, I don't want to say it's disappointing, because like I'm not disappointed with the weed. Like it's pretty good. It smokes good, tastes good. It gets me high, but you know, I kind of was expecting it to get me a little bit higher than it does, and I was kind of hoping it would taste a little bit better than it does because it looks so crazy. But it doesn't taste bad. It tastes pretty good, and it does get me pretty high, so I can't really complain. Definitely wouldn't say I'm disappointed. I just kind of was expecting it to be a little bit better because of how good it looked. Like when I saw it in the store, I had to like, I like saw it and then I just like, you know, I just kind of brushed over it. I was like, whatever. Like I saw it and I didn't really look at it or nothing, like when I was looking around all the weed. And then I went back to it and I was like, wait a minute, like this is actual just straight up bud. Like this isn't like none of that like THCA covered fucking bullshit or whatever. I was like, damn, what the fuck? I was like, I didn't even smell it. I just saw it and I was like, dude, I don't even care how this smells. Like I have to get this because this looks so fucking crazy. Like even if it doesn't like taste or smoke super good, like I was like, with this much fucking trichomes on it and shit, like it's gotta get me fried. And it does, but I wouldn't really say it's super super crazy high. It's not like out of this world. Like I'm fucking like insanely rocked, but it's just like, you know, it's pretty average high, I would say. I guess maybe a little bit above average because like I guess above. I guess it depends. Like I mean, it's obviously a lot better than like a lot of like, you know, like some pretty like shitty like Reggie or some shit that doesn't have much trichomes. Like it's a lot better than most weed, but I'm sure there definitely still is a lot better weed other than this out there. There's so much weed out there, yeah. I mean, like it's kind of hard to compare weed when like so much, like so many different like variables and so much variety with weed and like so many different strains and types and all that shit. And you know, it's all personal preference. So I might think this is gas, but somebody else could be watching and smoking the same shit and be like, "What are you talking about? This shit is terrible." So again, yeah, it's all up to personal preference. I do feel like I have a pretty good judgment about weed. I'm just not always the best at explaining, like the flavor and effects and stuff like that of the weed because I don't really know like how to describe it that well. Like I don't know all the fucking specific terpenes and all that shit. I just kind of, you know, take a guess at describing it. Like I just kind of just describe it how I fucking I don't know what how I'm thinking when I'm smoking it or something. You know what I mean? Like I'll just describe what I'm thinking when I taste it. I gotta pull so hard to get this thing to rip good. It's like all the smoke just goes like straight back to my lungs. So it's not really even looking like I can't really even get like a good like ghost or nothing. But I will say for it going like pretty much directly to my lungs, it's like really smooth. Like it's going like straight back, you know, because like you know like when you have to pull hard, you're just pulling it all back. Yeah, I mean, so then when you go to ghost, you don't really have a whole lot of milk. But I mean, it is also just not really smoking that well because it's so packed so tight. But I pack my joints like really tight. A lot of the time, too tight all the time, just because like I'd rather have my joint packed too tight than too loose. You know what I mean? Because like if it's too loose, it can also not smoke that good. But like usually it will not smoke if it's too loose, like compared to too tight. It not only will it not smoke good, but then like it's gonna burn faster. You know what I mean? You could have the weed like fall out, like drop off, fall out. You know what I mean? Have it canoe probably more likely.
Tight, 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 yeah!
Whereas like you pack it too tight, and it's like okay, you may not have the best airflow, you may not get a ton of smoke because it's packed so tight, but it's probably gonna burn slower, canoe less. Speaking of canoe, it is starting to canoe a little bit. I think I'm just gonna put it out there starting to hit pretty shitty. It's got a bunch of resin all over and super tight at the end, so just gonna put it out there.
Brother,
Got my fucking homemade tinfoil ashtray. I've been sipping on this. It's Pleasantries 10 milligram tea. Got the lemon version. Pretty good. You can taste like the weed just like ever so slightly. It doesn't like weed, but you can taste like a little bit of something like dab weed. I don't know. You can kind of like you can tell that there's weed in it, but like ever so slightly. It does taste pretty good. Just tastes kind of like tea with a little bit of lemon in it. Does taste a little bit like I do feel like I could get like a tea, like a lemon tea or whatever. I mean something similar that probably would taste better without weed in it. And to be honest, like it doesn't really seem like it's that strong. It's like my first time. I've tried like THC syrup before, but I feel like that's different. It's like the first time I've had like one of these THC drinks, and it's only 10 milligrams. I feel like it's not really doing shit. Like to be honest, I've had like half of it. I drank half of it in like 15 minutes or less probably. Like drank it pretty like half of it like pretty fast, and I feel like it hasn't really done much. Like I'm sure I'll probably feel something just like a little subtly, but who knows? If you guys have tried THC drinks, let me know, because like I was thinking about making a video on this, but I don't really think it's that good, to be honest. Like I don't even think I'm gonna bother making a video on it. So but yeah, if you guys have tried the THC drinks, let me know what you think about them. I know edibles are also different for everybody, but like I usually get really fucked up off edibles. Like edibles like really fuck me up. Like I could eat like 50 to 100 milligrams, and I might like fall asleep. I'll probably fall asleep if I eat like 100 milligrams or more. So I don't know what it is. They always just make me tired. But yeah, I don't know. Usually they get me really high, and this doesn't really seem like it's doing shit. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna make a video on that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video on the gas station donut. It's pretty good. I think it's. I don't even know. I don't want to like rate weed because like again like there's so much like variety with weed and stuff like that. But it's pretty good. It smokes pretty smooth. Not like crazy smooth, but like it's pretty smooth. Like it's up there in smoothness. Taste is good. It tastes kind of like a donut. Like it tastes kind of like a dessert, like slightly sweet, like dessert type taste. But I don't really think like it's as good as some other like more fruity, more sweet like strains and weed and shit like that. So yeah, taste is pretty good. It's definitely unique, but I wouldn't really say it's the craziest. And yeah, high is pretty good. I'm pretty high right now, and I was pretty high last time I smoked this. So yeah, I'd say the high is pretty good. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys want to see some more strain reviews, some more weed dabs, shit like this, as always, like and subscribe. If you guys like this type of shit, check out TAB&DAB.com. Go get yourself some fire merch. Hope you guys have a good one. Stay high, stay blessed. Peace.